Shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show. It's a total shit show.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to the Shit Show with Keith Graber.
Yeah.
Where we put the disclaimer in the title. I am your host, Keith Graber, and what is the Shit Show, you ask? Well, it's a talk show with games. It's the game show that's all talk. We improv, we talk shit, we apologize to our families afterwards. Now, are you ready to meet our comics? Comics are applauding to the fact that, yeah, we want to meet us. You guys, first up, we have the co-producer of Liar Comedy and a real comedy connoisseur. He's the dungeon master with a drinking problem. Let's hear it for Ed Rosegen. Next, she's the star of Sleazy Does It. She's a cougar in heat with hot flashes. Give it up for Sally Mullins. And we have the host of Roast Yourself, and incidentally, highly roastable. A kid from a cereal commercial who's all grown up now. It's Ronnie Pascal. Also, one half of the Rosegen Comedy Wonder Twins and member of the Liar family. She's a vegan who will eat you alive. Give it up for Kate Rosegen. Next, he's the Bruce Banner to the Comedy Alpha. Let's hope he never gets exposed to gamma rays, too. It's Matthew Robinson.
Yeah.
And finally, he's a comedian who plagues well with others and a thrill seeker. I mean, who else? Why else? How else would you explain going to Philadelphia on purpose? Let's welcome the Michael Regilio. All right, comics, are you ready to play some stupid games?
Not really.
That's the spirit we're looking for on the Shit Show. Okay, let's get started with a game called Fake News. I will read maybe not so obviously fake news headline, and the contestants talk about their feelings. Whether it's a hot take or the stone cold truth, we don't give a fuck. I mean, it's called the Shit Show. What were you expecting? Journalistic integrity? Guys, first topic is Kids Bop releases PG version of WAP. Have you guys heard this obviously true headline?
I am happy to say that I am too old and too cool to know who the fuck that is or what they sound like.
Heard.
You know, the funny thing is in the Kid Bop version, WAP stands for Wet As Piscetti.
I heard that it means something else. I heard that it stood for William Eats Play-Doh. Ate Play-Doh. I said that wrong.
That's why it's a shit show, Ronnie. You guys, I know, like, here's the thing. WAP, it spells out Weird Al parody, right, as an acronym. I mean, it just writes itself. So maybe something like worst awful potato salad. I don't know. It had raisins in it, you know.
You're really showing our age with these references right here. We need to make it a little bit more contemporary. Ronnie, save us.
Okay. Well, I'm really glad that they made this because now WAP is not an Italian slur.
Yeah,
Still
no
is, unfortunately.
speech on shit.
I heard the kids their version stood for "What's a pussy?"
I don't like this. I could consider that a very educational song. And if you think about it, no child would be alive if it wasn't for a WAP.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
It is good that the kids are learning their Cardi ABCs.
Yeah.
I'll leave the show right now.
We need you back. We need it. All right, guys. Next fake news story that might be true. Increase in conspiracy theorists linked to consumption of Tide Pods. Could this be true?
I mean, too bad it's not bleach pods.
Honestly, I feel like every conspiracy theorist looks like the kid who in school would snort pretzel salt, like in recess. You know what I mean? So this is probably the most plausible fake news story I've ever heard. I don't know. Anyone else have a take?
It also leads to a consumption of Ed Rosegen comedy too. So
Guys,
I'm on board. Most conspiracy theorists are guys who are single, they're over 40, they're living alone or with one roommate. They just need a good woman in their life. I'm here. I'll do your laundry.
Or as the deep state would have you believe, Sally.
Sally's doing a callback to WAP. All right.
I got one last thing real quick. I hear that Tide Pods wash down your Pizzagate real well.
Yeah.
You know,
There are those sauce stains. Yeah.
Keith, I like to think of myself as a pretty smart guy, and much like the moon landing, that headline is fake. I know that headline is fake.
Yeah.
Oh my
You
gosh.
might be right, Matthew. And also, the Tide Pods, just so you know, at Pizzagate, the laundry room is in the basement.
Could you stop setting up conspiracy theories, Keith? You're like cue balling on over here. I mean, I know my comedy career is anonymous, but
Say what you will, I have a lot of followers for some weird reason. All right, guys. Next, obviously true headline. CIA develops controversial satellite technology that can detect where your keys are.
Oh, cool. Thank God. Bring it. Bring it
Right?
on, please.
Like
Yeah,
the
I
first
could
time
really-
they're being helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, like I would ever lose my big giant bags of Coke. Please, I don't need their help.
To all those who are concerned, don't worry. They will not be allowing the keys of revolution to start. CIA is still going to do what they always do.
Yeah. Honestly,
Whoa! Whoops.
honestly, I think they're listening right now. So any feedback you guys have on the CIA goes right to the main office.
Did somebody say key party?
Well, not only can the satellite detect where your keys are, but it could detect Uranus.
I heard that the only reason that the satellite technology is controversial is that they made the satellite look exactly like General Robert E. Lee, and
It's plausible. The fucked up thing is all this is plausible. By the way, I think there should be a CIA helpline that you can call if you forget your password because they know all that shit.
Yes.
That's,
Yes.
That's the like that should be our tech support.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Next, obviously true headline. Portland hipsters open world's first vintage phone book store. Have you heard about this? Have you heard this?
Yeah. Finally, I can get that phone number for Ghostbusters I've been looking for.
Who else
hey,
you gonna
if
call?
you could buy vintage phone books, Matthew, you could just read that on stage from now on.
It would probably go better. It would probably go better than my act.
Yeah, he'll get more numbers.
Get into this store. All you have to do is defeat one Proud Boy.
There are actually still phone books that weren't torn in half by douchebags in an attempt to oppress somebody.
Go ahead, Rodney.
I could finally call my aunt Aoife, my aunt Tifa.
Ew.
Zinger. I'm so old. I remember having the phone books, and I remember looking up someone's number. It just had such a warm analog sound. You know what I mean? Douchey. All right, guys. Last news headline that's obviously true and not fake at all is California fire season extended to meet demand for gender reveal parties.
Well, all I'm oh, go ahead, Kate. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Ladies first.
Oh, me? Oh, I was just gonna say, who wants to have children in this year? Like, really? You're thinking this is gonna get better? Like, let's invest in a new like, really? Okay, no.
Yeah. No kidding. That should be like a abortion reveal party. That would be really cool. Let's extend abortion season.
I know, right? This cuts deep for me. I mean, I think a lot of you live in SoCal too, but like, you know, we're already sick of the fires. Can't they use like water balloons? You know, is this technology not available? It just like pop a balloon
You know,
with the colored water. I don't know. They put Gatorade inside.
Water balloons are a blast. I raised a few of those in middle school.
You know, when a gender reveal party goes wrong and starts a party, everyone turns into a sissy.
Nice. All I want to know is, are there any felons that are now firefighters?
I bet, yeah.
Silver linings.
All right, guys. Good stuff all around. That was a great round. That was so great. You guys, we always reward our comics with everybody's favorite game, Photo Roast. Come on. Whoa. Guys, you know how to play. We put up a random photo and everybody gets to roast it. Tech services, let's see what our first photo is.
Oh my God, it's
Who wants to go for it?
Ralphie's
Who's got the first?
date.
I'm
Oh,
just
come
jealous
on.
that guy has
No. Batman. Obviously.
You guys,
I'm just jealous that guy has nicer tits than me.
who wants to bet that his Batmobile is one of those Walmart scooters?
This is literally every straight white couple. I just want to say that.
Hey, I just hear that chicks dig a guy wearing a mask right now.
It's the wrong kind, though.
It looks like the number 10.
Nice. He totally paid for her boobs.
Yeah. By the way, guys, this is the last known photo of this woman.
Yeah. And the most recent photo of Matthew Robinson. So
Oh, shots fired. Shots
Damn.
fired.
Oh,
Nice.
Jesus, talk about flirting with your crush.
Comic-Con, more like comic convention, am I right?
Yeah. Guys, how many kids do you think are in that bat suit? You know what I mean? Like when they're like dress up like in a trench coat. I think it's just a bunch
in a
of
trench
I don't
coat.
know.
You know, the Penguin is really getting good at impersonating Batman. He's gotten very good at it.
Ha ha.
How does he have one ear and two chins? That doesn't make sense.
Budget cut.
I didn't know they made the utility belt in Equator. That's interesting.
I'm not up to my wokeness right now. Are we still allowed to fat shame? I just want to make sure this is 2020.
Yeah.
The utility belt is just spandex. This guy has no utility whatsoever.
His regular belt is called the futility belt, by the way, because
This guy is a tool.
Sign says due to capacity limits, so it's just him at any time, right?
Fun fact, if Comic-Con would have been held this year, he would have gone as Joaquin Phoenix's Joker instead.
Yeah. You must be not this fat to get in. All right, guys. That was great. Give yourself a round of applause.
Did you say fat was great?
Guys, next up is a game I like to call If I Was, where you get to pretend what your life would be like if it was much, much different. An upgrade for some, slumming it for others. Performers, are you ready? It doesn't matter. We're doing it anyway. First up, guys, first topic. If I was abducted by aliens.
Oh, I would be so grateful at this point. Are you kidding?
I know, right?
Thank you. I would believe in like angels if I got abducted by aliens. That would be angels.
Yeah. And
I would finally give that damned Xenu his comeuppance for what he's done to my people.
he had it coming. Yeah, no, for sure.
Well, as you know, I'm married, so I would want a probing so I could actually get some for once.
Oh.
All right. Like, what's a guy got to do to get a probing around here?
I will be headlining in Branson with that material next weekend. Thank you.
It's gonna hit. Yeah, it's
Nice.
gonna hit.
No mask community. All right. Aliens, no butt stuff, please. Butt stuff.
She has that in her rider.
If I were abducted by aliens, my mom would frame the milk carton.
Guys, I feel like as an Earthling, I would just end up complaining a lot. You know, like, does this spaceship have a Yelp page? I've got some ideas. I don't know.
I thought we built a wall to keep these illegal aliens out.
And by the way, just so you know, just a warning, don't fall for that. You want to see the captain's log line. Fool me once. All right. Guys, next topic. If I was Jerry Falwell's pool boy.
I would not be getting. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
I sure wouldn't have to clean any pools, that's for damn sure.
I would not be getting into heaven because adultery is a sin.
It is. That's true. I feel like, by the way, if you've paid a pool boy to fuck your wife while you watch, it automatically counts as a class credit in a Christian university.
Man, if I was Jerry Falwell's pool boy, I'd just switch out the chlorine with some cement and let him dive head first into us all.
If I were, Keith, it's if I were, but I'll move on from that. But I did used to teach English before I became a prostitute. Yeah. If I were Jerry Falwell's pool boy, I would call me.
But also, the best part of this whole story, by the way, with the Jerry Falwell thing, is that they thought of him as an adopted son, so it didn't get weird when they fucked him.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's not weird. Actually.
Yeah, that's not weird. No, we all do it.
Not weird.
All right, guys. Next topic of if I was / were. If I were a fucking high school grammar teacher. No, if I were an All Lives Matter protester. Right? This cuts deep. I'll start it, man. I feel like it would be exhausting. You know what I mean? Like, you have to contest everything now. No one out pizzas the Hut. All food matters. You know, like you can't let anything slide. You got to be on your game. Am I wrong?
No,
I think I would try to convince as many people as possible to jump into Jerry Falwell's pool with the cement in there.
Spitting truth. Yeah, spitting truth.
If I were an All Lives Matter protester, I would shoot as much Karen porn as possible. Karen porn is the new thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Karen gets fucked. I can say it. Yeah.
Karen does.
By the manager.
Yeah. Matthew.
If I were an All Lives Matter protester, I would post Sam Harris quotes to prove my point.
If I was an All Lives Matter protester, I would be my father.
Truth. Dude, hard truth. We're tackling it tonight, guys. Okay. If I were a dog who gets kissed on the mouth by its owner. Ugh, this happens. Sally, I'll let you take the reins on this one because I feel like you do it.
If I were a dog who gets kissed on his mouth, I would be like, more. I'm so tired of one of my dogs who won't let me make out with him. So, I would tell the other dogs, get on this. Yeah, I'm British.
Ed?
See, I wouldn't be like that. I'd be like, no, thanks, and then go straight in the corner and start licking my own nuts and ass. And just be like,
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good on that.
Yeah, just try to do it as often in front of the person as you possibly can to see if it alters the behavior. Like I would treat it as a science project, is he going to do it more now or less now? Does he change at all? If he's constantly seeing me lick my privates in front of him, is that a deterrent or an incentive?
Well, if I
Can't call him
if I was a dog who got kissed on the mouth by my owner, I would be Keith's dog.
Oh.
Right? Dude, if I was a dog who got kissed on the mouth by its owner, I would try to go all the way just to tell the other dogs how far I got. Is that fucked up? I feel like that's why they neuter dogs is like so they don't get blue balls.
I would try and get another dog to watch, a Cocker Spaniel.
All right, guys. Next up, if I were the instructor of a hot yoga class.
I would be fired.
Yeah, it's not a
Showering.
good idea at all because it's got like live active cultures in it. So you want to keep it cool. You don't want, wait, you said hot yogurt, right?
You know what? Same diff.
I think it would be a good idea to make showering mandatory beforehand. Just hose everybody down before you get started because the smells.
Oh.
I've done yoga. The smells you'll never forget. It's like being to war.
Oh, those hoes would be down. Don't, you don't have to.
If I were the instructor of a hot yoga class, Keith would be the only one banned from doing downward dog in class. Keith, don't do it, please.
Too late, Ronnie.
Don't do it.
Yeah, you should take a look at your inbox. You already got all the pictures you need.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, if I were the instructor of a hot yoga class, I would come to class with a giant bag of Taco Bell just to scare the shit out of everyone. Every time. Every time.
Nobody would be behind you. Everyone would move in front of you.
I feel like I would clear the room pretty much. I don't know.
I would make it a crossover class, hot yoga and gender reveals. That's how you corner the market.
Yeah.
I would like to see you with your bald head and a little ponytail, Keith. That would be very fun to watch.
Yeah, I could have like a clip-on one, like a clip-on tie.
Oh, man.
By the way, Michael, yeah, there'd be lots of explosions with both of those.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Last on our list is if I were a member of the Avengers. What if you were?
I'd have camel toe.
Right? Those suits don't leave much to the imagination, do they, Sally? I'll tell you what, my only superpowers would be like correcting grammar, and I can open a beer bottle with anything. So I don't know how much how much use you can get out of that.
Well, only thing I have in common with superheroes is that all of them have dead parents.
Let's all laugh at Ronnie's dead parents.
I'm telling you, if Ronnie was one of the Avengers, Hawkeye wouldn't have to feel like the loser one.
Oh.
Shots fired.
My superhero would be a pedantic man.
It's a good enough name. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, your superhero name would not be the comedian.
Zinger. I feel like I would be the janitor at the Avengers building. You know, I'd probably be cleaning the ball sweat out of the Iron Man suit.
Michael, quick question. Is the pedantic man a grammar Nazi?
Whoa! Yes. My female counterpart would be erudite. Pedantic man and erudite. Never mind. I'll leave.
All right, guys, time to hit the lexicon. Great work, everybody. We get it. Our lives suck. Live vicariously. This week, I have a special treat for you guys. It's a lowbrow pop quiz of questionable character. Let's play What's in the Box?
Ah.
What's in the box? What's in the box?
It's a fun game. Tech services. Let's see what's in this box. You guys, we went out on the street to find a random box with random contents. And now it's somehow your problem. So let's play. What does this mystery box contain? Is it A, several used latex gloves, B, a VHS copy of Short Circuit 2, C, a copy of Trump's tax returns, or D, a Starbucks coffee cup with the name Big Daddy written on it? Anyone? Any guesses? Come on, let's hear it, guys.
Well, my guess was E, Gwyneth Paltrow's severed head.
Delicious. Next. Who else? Give us
Hoping
your
for
answers,
D.
kids. What's that? You going for D, Kate?
I'm hoping for D.
Yeah, the Big Daddy cup.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what
Hope
Sally
it's a
wants
vent.
too. Yeah.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
a vent, like really
Sure.
small.
All right.
Tiny.
I mean,
Everybody
I
else?
get the feeling that it's something really lame and anticlimactic, and I see several use latex gloves on there. But if it's
Okay.
really lame and anticlimactic, it's got to be the VHS copy of Short
Yeah,
Circuit.
that's a good.
It didn't even have Gutenberg in it.
Did you just call Short Circuit lame?
Uh-oh.
Circuit 2.
So Ed's got latex glove. Michael, what's your call?
I'm going with Short Circuit.
Okay. Ronnie,
I'm going with Short Circuit also.
Matthew,
I am gonna go with use latex gloves.
okay, and Sally, I got you just as Big Daddy on repeat for every.
Yeah.
Cool. Got you. All right. Well, the answer may surprise you. The answer is drum roll. Do we have a drummer? No. Can we hire a drummer? Okay. All right, guys. The answer is B, a VHS copy of Short Circuit 2.
Oh.
The
And the,
winners will
fun
have to share
fact,
the
the,
copy, unfortunately. So
The cart was being pushed by Fisher Stevens.
guys, still the king of inside jokes, even out of character. I love it. All right. That was a fun game. Let's switch back. All right, kids. It's time for your next round. Let's get weird. Are you ready to get weird?
Yeah.
This is a round where we pair up comics and give them some of the weirdest challenges they've ever faced. So first up, we have Sally and Ronnie. Guys, you ready?
Sure are.
Sally, you're Wonder Woman, and you caught Ronnie, a supervillain who was a stowaway in your invisible jet's bathroom. Call this pervert out.
Oh, hey, I'm Linda Carter.
Yeah, no, I know who you are.
Yeah. Did you see me in Bobby Joe and the Outlaw?
Yeah, I have 2 copies of it. I wore it out on the first day.
You look kind of like you could be my kid with Marjo Gortner.
Oh, you want to role play being my mom?
Well, I would have to, I think this is a touchy subject for you.
Yeah, touchy. I didn't think we were going to go there.
Look, Ronnie, I want to use my superpowers on you and tie you up, but I don't want to give you a free fetish session.
That's okay. Go for it. I won't protest.
Okay.
Well,
I'm just not used to seeing you without seeing you switch your face on someone's body. Check out his Instagram. I'm going to ask you to leave my plane peacefully.
Can you just like turn your head real quick so I could pull my pants up? Zip scoop. All right. Well, I'm leaving now. Bye.
Bye,
All
baby.
right. Thank God you tightened that up at the end, Ronnie. I was going to have to get the hose. Okay. Next up is Michael and Matthew. Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Sure. Michael, you're the owner of a company that makes VR goggles. Matthew, you're bombing the job interview. Dig yourself out of this hole.
All right. Welcome to the job interview, young man. VR goggles are very big in this business these days. The business model revolves almost entirely around the back end, financially speaking, these days. Do you have any experience with back end finances?
Yes, I do have experience with back-end finances. I am a former amateur porn star. So I was under the impression this was VR porn goggles, so I came ready and I thought I was going to have to audition. I think our wires got crossed here. When I heard back end, I thought that was my specialty.
Yeah, well, right now in the industry, young man, what we're dealing with is almost exclusively men of your ilk, by which I mean lonely gentlemen whose looks could not possibly attract a real woman. And so what we try and do is create a fantasy for these women. I think you might be the perfect fit for this job description. Now, if you were to find yourself in a fantasy world, what kind of woman would you be looking for?
Well, first of all, I would like a woman who, while I've been playing video games, when I'm halfway through in my Madden season, as soon as I score a touchdown, I would like a woman to come over and blow me while I'm getting said touchdown. I think that's pretty realistic. I would also like a woman that I could share my political beliefs that I have gleaned through various rationalist podcasts. I think that would be good too. That listen to my beliefs while I am fucking them from behind, back end.
Have you met a woman before?
Yes, I have met. I have currently 3 outstanding restraining orders at the moment right now. But yes, I have met. Yes, I have met women before. But for some reason, you don't take kindly to me.
You got the job, baby.
Thank you. Take that, groundlings.
Woo! That was awesome. All right, guys. Next up, we have Kate and Ed Rosegen, the Wonder Twins. Are you guys ready? You two are in an elevator together. Ed, I need you to make a pitch for your product called Edible Back Scratchers. Kate, are you ready to invest?
I don't know. We'll see.
Sorry, I'm a little nervous. I'm going to this meeting to pitch this great product that I'm selling. And sorry, I got a little flop sweat going here. I hope it's not too stinky in the elevator for you.
Who's your meeting with?
This lady that runs the company up on 12. I want her to finance my edible back scratchers.
Edible back scratchers?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a new product. I've been working very closely with people at Slim Jim, and we came up with a way to make an edible back scratcher. How many times, can I ask you real quick while we're on this elevator ride, have you ever had an itchy back and were a little peckish? Now you don't have to worry. You can take care of both of those at the same time with my edible back scratchers, patent pending.
So it's a meat stick back scratcher, a scratchy meat stick.
I mean, we're looking into vegan options because they tend to be kind of itchy people, but and they're also usually like there's no one around to scratch their back because they're sad, lonely individuals. But for right now, yes, it's a meat-based back scratcher. It comes in mesquite, honey barbecue, buffalo, Cool Ranch, and purple drink flavored. That one was a mistake.
So they're scented. It's also like a perfume stick for your back as well at the same time.
There will be an odor left on your back when you're done. Yes, correct.
Probably exfoliating. Exfoliating, I imagine.
I mean, there's an issue with some grease, so we're working on that too. We have another product that goes with it. It's an exfoliant that you can then crush up and snort. That one's still in development. Anyway, I think I'm almost at my floor. Say, you wouldn't want to get in on the ground floor of this like you did with this elevator, would you? And get a little investment my way?
Well, I think you actually just finished your meeting, so.
Oh my gosh, are you the lady I was supposed to meet with? Oh my gosh, I had this whole thing set up where I was gonna say, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. And I didn't even have to. Wow.
Congratulations.
Hey, you wanna split one of these and celebrate? I've got a mesquite, I've got a purple drink.
Awesome stuff, guys. Killer. By the way, there's no such thing as a vegan back scratcher. All right. Next up, we have Sally and Michael. You guys ready for this? You two are housekeepers cleaning up after a swingers party for furries. Tell us some of the wild shit you come across on the job.
Well, first of all, you owe me a thank you, Michael, because this was a pretty cool gig, you know? It really was.
Yeah, I mean, I never thought I would come across so many chamois towels. That is what this is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, absorbent. So it seems like somebody's already been sopping something up with this one, though. I don't understand.
Michael, this is way better than usual. Like, they came in their suits. Like, the first place I ever saw furries was The Shining. So just be glad we don't have a whole carpet of blood to clean up.
They had furries in The Shining. Oh, yeah, those two little girls.
Oh, Danny, come play with us forever and ever and ever. You are so 15 years younger than me. I can't believe I hook you up with these choice gigs.
Like this show we're on right now?
You owe me for fourth wall 15 minutes on the weekends.
Oh.
I have done so much for you in this town, and by that I mean Valley Village.
Well, that's a wrap. Thank you.
I like the fourth wall joke.
I loved it.
Guys, that was all inside. Hopefully we'll get to find out what happened. All right. Next up, Matthew and Kate. Matthew, you're a ghost hunter and a total fraud. And Kate, you're a skeptical client. Matthew, fake it till you make it.
First of all, thank you for taking this meeting with me, Kate. I really appreciate it. As you know, ghost hunting is trying to transition to the 21st century. And as a ghost hunter who has caught many, many ghosts, I've caught many, many, many ghosts, I am going to pitch you on the next ghosting that's going to change everything. I have found Ghost Bigfoot.
That's pretty funny.
Yes, Ghost Bigfoot. Yes. Ghost Bigfoot is real. Ghost Bigfoot is out there. Ghost Bigfoot looks a lot like Keith in a gorilla costume, but it is real.
Do you say Ghost? Am I on a hidden camera show right now or something? Ghost Bigfoot?
No, I am esteemed director, documentarian Matthew Robinson, who I've done many, many documentaries about Ghost Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster. I am pitching you this new ghost hunting show for Discovery Network.
So I'm sorry. Did Bigfoot die and now he's a ghost, or is this a ghost of a former Bigfoot? Or do we still have Bigfoot?
It's Ghost Bigfoot. That's all you need to know. Ghost Bigfoot.
Okay. Where is this Ghost Bigfoot located exactly?
Ghost Bigfoot is in the woods somewhere. It's in the woods.
The woods, just any.
Yeah, somewhere in the woods. Yes, it's in the woods. I have to get the suit ready for someone to. I mean, we have to go into the woods and find out a specific time.
Okay. And do you have like a crew that is willing to partake in this?
Yes, I do have a crew. They're not getting paid. They're getting credit for a future and deferred payment. But yes, I do have a crew. The bottom half of the USC Film School will be helping me out for this.
Okay, with ghost payment.
With
Okay.
ghost payment. Yes, ghost payment. Now you understand. Ghost Mo. It's Ghost Venmo.
Okay. I think I could ghost greenlight this for you. If
Okay.
you'd like that, I can. It's not like a real green light, but you know, it's you get it.
Yeah,
Right?
I get it. We're gonna ghost make this movie and win all the ghost Oscars and run this ghost bit into the fucking ground.
Great. I got another meeting, so that.
Cool. I'll ghost call you.
Ghost for it.
Woo! Good job, guys. Matthew, I think you just got ghosted.
Oh,
Right. Last up is Ed and Ronnie. You guys ready? We need you to do the voiceover for the trailer of the new sci-fi comedy this fall. I'm dating your clone. I'm dating my clone. I'm dating my clone.
I'm dating my clone.
That's the sci-fi comedy is I'm dating my clone.
And it's a sci-fi comedy.
It's a sci-fi
Oh,
comedy.
dating.
Yeah. It's a comedy.
Like science fiction? Like a science fiction
like
thing?
a sci-fi rom-com. It's a crossover.
But it's funny.
But
But
it's funny. It's really funny. Yeah.
But is it romantic?
A little bit. you know, it has that twist at the end that you look for. Yeah, for sure.
But it's not science nonfiction.
It's science fiction.
Science
Definitely.
fiction.
So it's real.
It's real.
This
but
happened.
No, it's a movie.
But it's going to happen.
Is this the voiceover? This summer, we're confused.
This summer, in a world where Ed looks in a mirror, says, I'd fuck that. Ed becomes a scientist, the kind that makes things happen.
If only there were some way to impregnate myself with myself. Then I could have sex with myself.
So Ed hit the books. Ed studied all of the charts. And Ed, one day, stumbled upon a great discovery.
Oh my gosh, there's just a thing online where you can send off and get a clone of yourself. Awesome!
Ed was the first man to fuck his mail order clone.
Yeah, I know you ordered me offline and stuff, but and you're into this, I'm not really feeling it, buddy. So I think I'm just gonna bail.
It's not gay if you fuck yourself.
See, the thing you don't understand is you're me and I'm you. So I can consent for both of us. And not a whole lot you can do about it.
It was all fun and games until the cops came.
Yes, sir. Actually, if you'll read the returns policy, you can't just rape your own clone. It doesn't work that way.
And then things got worse when Ed went to jail.
Oh no. Now I'm in jail.
Coming this summer. What is it? The dating of my clone.
Awesome stuff, guys. That was great. And you know what? You've been so good. You've earned another photo roast. All right, tech services. Let's see what we have to roast next. Highly roastable.
Guys, this is the original cast of Stranger Things.
You guys,
That kid in the V-neck has such a defiant stance.
yeah.
He
I
ain't having
think
none
the
of it.
kid in the V-neck is Scott Peterson.
No, that's Jerry Falwell's pool boy.
Guys, I have Meth Family Robinson.
The little one was like, hey guys, look it, Dad called a WAP. It was a wild ass possum.
The possum looks so depressed. Should be part of this. Like, you're not going to show this to people, right?
The possum replaced the two boys as favorite son.
Yeah. I can
They
only
all killed the mom, even the possum.
I know. I can only assume that the possum is the closest thing that these kids have to a mother.
She's got nice nails.
I think, by the way, these kids look better on the milk carton, just so you know.
Where did he get those glasses? There's something you'd have to like order away from the back of the catalog and send off like 60 PC symbols.
Well, they're actually sci-fi glasses that he could see the past really well, so he could see his wife leaving him.
These look like 2 souvenirs these guys got when they travel into the suburbs.
Do you think when they went into the Sears to take this photo, it was the first time they were in a place with overhead lighting?
I want to hear the guy on the left's band. He actually looks like a pretty cool indie rocker to me.
Yeah, this is the most depressing country music album cover of all time.
He looks like one of the Mumford Sons, yeah.
Let's say that. Guys, this is the original cast of Mumford and Sons.
You guys, I also have Schmuck Dynasty. I don't know.
That works.
What about Fuck Dynasty?
Yeah.
Also, how cold is it in that photo studio that they all need their winter jackets on?
I know.
Except Grandpa.
I'm going to brave it.
These guys look like they think the Dukes of Hazzard is a documentary.
Sadly, they're all wearing Daisy Dukes right now.
Yeah.
You know how the movie people are always hotter? This is the real Brokeback Mountain.
This family, they look like they'd vote for Trump, but they don't know how to make a check mark.
All right, guys, we roasted the shit out of that photo. Thank you very much. And that was an awesome show.
Oh, yeah.
That's the shit show. A big round of applause for our comics. We're going to put up the comics handles and the donation info for you guys at home. If you're not already, please follow us and follow and like all of these comics, these funny people on the socials. Let's give a big round of applause to Sally Mullins, Ed Rosegen, Ronnie Pascal, Kate Rosegen, Matthew Robinson, Michael Regilio, and our lovely tech services, Christina Ceballos. And make sure to follow Liar Comedy and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you're feeling tipsy, feel free to donate to Liar Comedy. We do it for the tips, guys. We're like the bus boys of dick jokes. You can catch the next shit show, by the way, Saturday, October 10th, and come back next Saturday, October 3rd, for Locked in a Room with Ed and Keith. It's a stand-up showcase. It's going to be really fun. That's it, guys. Good night.
Yo, yeah. We did it.
Shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show, shit show.
It's a total shit show.